Minnesota Timberwolves are going to win the World Championship.
Edwards. Edwards! They are advancing to the Western Conference Finals for the first time in 20 years.
Oh, it's on, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah, baby.
Welcome back to the birthday stream. No, but we're back. Sorry for the thing is when when you try to leave stream, so when he tried to leave, it gives you a big red button that says end stream. And if you do that, no, actually it doesn't say that. It's just a door. It's just a red door, which makes it seem like you're leaving, but then it ends everything. So that's funny. But we're back. We're gonna do the tier list here shortly. But now we've got all the real true Wolves After Dark fans. I gotta get a thumbnail up on this bad boy. Oh, I can't. Let's see. How do I do this? Huh. That's funny. But that was pretty funny. You should have seen me and Ashwin look at each other after the red button was pressed. But anyways, we're back. I don't know what we were talking about. Probably Finch or something terrible. Let me see. Can I get this? Yeah, re-hit that like button. Great moment. That's funny. There we go. I can get the thing now. That's weird. Whoa, what the heck? You guys are out of control. What the heck is this? I'm busy making a thumbnail. Happy birthday. Thanks for providing Wolves fans a place to go after games. I appreciated the quiche. I wish I could see your real name. Seriously though, W. I appreciate that for real. And the stream appreciates that because we do giveaways with all the money that we make. So I appreciate it. That is wild. Ren and Stimpy told me not to press the right button. Well, I appreciate that. This is awesome. I really do appreciate this. And what happened? Well, it's a long story. But basically, don't press the red button. That's the lesson of the night. No, but for real. Thank you, the quiche, or whatever your real name is. Seriously, I do appreciate that. Now, okay, now I got the thumbnail back to the super chat. I appreciate you. Oh, you want to come here? My dog wants to say hello. That's okay. This stream is already kind of crazy. So we'll just do the stream with my dog now. But it is so shiny. That's true. The Wolves are terrible. Cope, you frauds. Oh my. Look at this. That's the thing. The Suns fans, they need a chance to come back here and have some fun against us because they have had no fun against us for a very long time. So, all right, your name is Adam. Okay, Adam, thank you. Appreciate you. All right. See, Gerald, I think they don't get that we don't cope. Yeah, we don't cope. I think that's what's different about Timberwolves is that we're not sitting here trying to prove how we were right. We were like, oh my gosh, we suck. Yeah, we don't think we are good. Exactly. Anyways, that was eventful. Let's get to the tier list. We were kind of talking about player specifics anyways. We'll jump right in. If you happen to join just now and you're wondering why the stream is only 4 minutes long, it's not. There's another section that we talked about at the beginning. Okay, tier list. A1, unforgettably good game. Again, thank you, Adam, for the $50 super chat. That's crazy. That's crazy. What's my dog's name? Theo. For Theo Ratliff. No, I'm just kidding. But it is Theo. Okay, tier list. A1, unforgettably good game. Wancho, unforgettably bad game. Clark County Jail, great defensive game. Cash, great offensive game. Horse-Sized Duck is a great game that you might forget. We might have some contenders for that. Cool. Next up, we haven't started. Let's jump right in. And same as we've been doing, we might do a little bit of an expedited bench kind of a thing because we don't need to be spent. I say this all the time, but then I break the rule all the time. We don't need to be spending more time than the players actually played talking about them. Like TJ, we were just talking about TJ for like 5 minutes. He only played 4 minutes. Given it's worth it because it's like a different kind of conversation. But anyways, he played 4 minutes, had 2 rebounds, didn't look particularly good, had 3 fouls in 4 minutes. And one of those was that one that was overturned. I understand what they're saying about him grabbing or whatever, but I just feel like there was more of an offensive foul there. And I feel like that should have been penalized more than what TJ did. But I guess it's just a timing thing, so it's kind of gross. But whatever. I'm gonna give him meh. We care about you because we do care about him, but it was not a good game. So okay, now next up, TJ was Wancho. We might do that. He keep calling. He's confused. Yeah, I know. Okay. Joe Ingles. We're not doing Joe Ingles. Oh, did I? Yeah, I still have Bones on here. Good. Clark. Okay, so this is interesting. Clark did not play 15 minutes and we lost. Every game that he's played 15 minutes, we've won. I think we're like 11-0 or something crazy. So yeah. Anyways, we are now losing again because he's not playing the 15 minutes. He had 3 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. He was, I can't really remember anything about his game, to be honest with you. I'm trying to recall, and I just don't know. I feel like he played decent defense, but that like the moments he was out there felt okay. He was a plus player tonight, one of only 3. Did Clark do anything? See, I'm like trying to remember a single play. I'm like remembering vibes when he was out there, but that's not like anything. I don't even remember him in the game. See, I'm like, wait, he played 13 minutes? That's crazy. I'd like to remind that Suns fan that they kicked our ass in the 2023 regular season and then we swept them in the playoffs. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the Suns fans, to be honest. I'm positive that if this was a playoff game, we'd win. That's the coping. Okay, now I actually am coping. But they deserve to come in here and say that, right? So I remember a layup. I always close my eyes for Clark layups. But I'm gonna put him in meh just because I can't remember. I just literally can't remember. So next up, let's do Mike Conley. Mike Conley. I'm going to just make the executive decision. He's an old. That's not surprising. But I think old is below Wancho. I think this was such a bad game for Mike, and I really, really, really don't understand what Finch saw to make him be like, you know what? Bones is playing amazing in the fourth quarter. He had mistakes, but he's scoring and a net positive out there. Let's throw Mike in for the most like 5 consequential minutes of the fourth quarter. Just crazy. Don't forget to re-like the stream. Indeed. Appreciate that W6 by W or by 6. W6 by 6. Oh, I like that. Yeah, so Emmy Geezer, this is like, you know what? One night only. It's Geezer. It's old/Geezer tier. Not good. He missed and wide open too. Wide open. It was a little rushed, but he was wide open. I don't know. Mike blown wide open. Yes, enough is enough. Pull a Thielen. Yeah, he needs to go to Pittsburgh and say that he's found his love for football again, or whatever Thielen said the other day. And he got like 1 target or something like that. I don't even know. Mike does get us. Yeah, he does get us to the legal screen. That is good, but not enough to get him out of Geezer tier tonight. Next up, let's do Nas Reed. So I think I'm going to differ from you guys here. Although I want to say this right up front, okay? Chat, you guys are correct. I am wrong, okay? I am wrong. You are right. Everything I'm about to say is incorrect, okay? Nas Reed had played 30 minutes, had 6 points, 9 rebounds. He was 2 of 12 shooting. Yet I felt good with him out there. I didn't feel good with him defensively. and obviously the shots weren't going in, but I hate to be this guy, but I'm not smart enough to be the analytic guy. It just felt better when he was out there. It felt like he made more than 2 shots to me. But again, I'm saying I know that's wrong. I know that's wrong, but I think I'm just like back on the Nas Reed train of like, okay, he's played a bunch of good games now in a row where I'm seeing Nas and being like, yes. So, but no, he did miss a lot of shots in crucial moments too. He was given some grenades. I will give him that as well, but you can't shoot 2 of 12. 2 of 12 is not okay. Now, all that to say, I'm not planning on giving him a high grade, of course. But I kind of feel like you guys might go Wancho. I kind of am in between Meh and Wancho. I don't know. Trash, yeah, exactly. Yeah. I thought he was a big. Yeah. Nas is so terrible on defense. If he isn't scoring, total detriment to the team. See, this is why I'm like, I don't think TJ's our worst defender. I'm pretty sure Nas is. I think Nas is, well, is Nas, I mean, there's somebody else, like probably Ingles or something. I don't know. But I thought Nas did okay, but not a strong second half. Nas, nice. I can't give him nice. Should be a SF at, oh, you're just small forward. I see. Did I say something about what position he played? I see people talking in the chat, and I'm like, wait, did I say something crazy? Is it TJ? I don't know. I mean, I don't like this competition because both players are on a team, but I don't know. I mean, TJ did have 3 fouls in 4 minutes. Won't happen if he keeps missing shots, but he still has gravity right now, which is probably what you felt. Yeah, I think it is the gravity. It's just, yeah, and I think a couple games ago, a couple weeks ago, I was kind of contemplating trading Nas and like what we could get for Nas to still keep Randall. But then I kind of remembered that we signed Nas. I mean, I think you guys helped me remind myself that we signed Nas to a 5-year deal. Randall's on a 3-year deal. It makes way more sense for us to trade Randall if we're going to trade one of our power forwards, because Nas is on a more team-friendly contract. So that kind of flipped my brain. And then now at the same time, Randall has started playing terribly. and Nas has played well up until now, up until tonight. So I don't know. I'm not trying to forget the last game because I still feel like he was okay, but I don't know. It's TJ, Rob, and Nas. Yeah. Well, Rob's weird though, because Rob is a bad defender. Like he plays bad defense, but he has these scrappy moments where he can get steals and get in passing lanes. So I don't even honestly, I think he's just improved. I don't know that it's good. I'm just saying that he has improved from where he was in the beginning, because where he was in the beginning was not good. But is anyone getting their Nas Reed tattoo covered yet? No, but no, I don't think anybody is. Nas Reed is a lifestyle. What a bunch of losers. That was pathetic. Guys making 100K a game, bricking like dumbasses. This is on the players. Yeah. The Chuck. I mean, it's the players. It is the players for this one. I don't know that I think Finch made some bad critical mistakes in this game, but I don't know. It's crazy. My hen is named Nas Reed, and I haven't unnamed her yet. Love Nas. There we go. Nas was really close to Wancho, but we care about him. We do care about him. We'll put him in. We care about you. I'm with Gerald tonight. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, I see. I mean, okay, my autocorrect was wrong. Okay. Anyways, that's enough on Nas. I don't want to talk too badly about him, even though it was a bad night. But okay, next up, I think we're on to the starters. Yes, we're on to the starters. We'll start with Rudy. Rudy had a weird game. He had 15 points in 21 minutes. 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. He was 7 of 9. Dude, he only played half a game, and he was 7 of 9. I don't know. I thought Rudy felt good tonight. He felt good other than when he got way too emotional to the fouls. The foul thing was bad. Um, like the flagrant where he closes his fist and tries to go charge Mark Williams or whatever. And then also, obviously the flagrant two, which I get that it's a flagrant two, and that's bad. Anything good that he did is sort of wiped out by that flagrant two because we needed more of him. I know that he's not fun for a lot of you guys, but we really did need him more in that second half. Even if it's just to spell a couple minutes here and there of like, hey, let's just stop layup lines and let's just get rebounds or something. Not that he's been amazing rebounding the ball, but he was 15 and 8. He was 15 and 8 in 21 minutes. So I don't know. I think I read Emmy's comment. A1. Yeah. What could go wrong for trading Kuminga? I think a lot. Former Timberwolf, right? Rudy was good on offense, but not on D. Crazy to say, but that is kind of crazy to say, but that is true. Should we give him cash? Should we give Rudy cash tonight? That's interesting. Ant doesn't recruit people. Yeah. Yeah, no, I see your guys' comments. Ant does not, he just is not a recruiter. I think we could have probably had KD if Ant was like serious about that. But I think he's way more of a like, hey, I'm just going to let things fall where they fall, which is probably not a great idea. But I think Rudy could have gotten Ant to like 45. Well, that would have only been 5 more points. But yeah, he could have done a lot more for Ant. There's also just things that we're more comfortable with him out there, unfortunately. So it's just tricky. But modern NBA pace and modern NBA ball pressure is killing Gobert and Randall. It is. It's the things that we were worried about initially when we got Rudy. But I think I'm going to put him in cash tonight. Again, the cash isn't saying that he was that amazing of a player because obviously we have the fouls. But he had a good offensive game and not a great defensive game. I think he's cash. But feel free to disagree. Oh, wait, I didn't do Bones. He's basically a starter. Not really. Get your grades in for Bones Highland. Bones Highland had 14 points in 16 minutes. He had 3 assists, a steal, and a rebound. He was a team high +7. He was 5 of 8, 4 of 6 from 3. He did have 3 turnovers, which is bad for 15 minutes or 16 minutes or whatever. And only had 1 foul. But I don't know. This is just so confusing to me because I feel as if I understand he had kind of a crazy fourth quarter where he did have some mistakes. Defensively, he had some turnovers. Wait, how many turnovers? When were his turnovers? He had all 3 turnovers in the fourth. Okay. He had all 3 turnovers in the fourth. But I don't know. I just felt like he was still a positive out there in the fourth. Actually, was he a positive or was that just a feels? He was +6. He was +6 in the fourth, even with 3 turnovers. I don't know. It just felt like that was what we needed out there. And we switched to Mike for no reason. It's crazy. Exactly. No, his shots were so impactful. It's just, I don't know. I'm glad to see Bones out there because I think that that's a good sign for, his possibilities going forward, and our offense going forward. But it just, again, this is less about Bones. This is less about Rob. This is more, it's kind of about them, but it's like, realistically, we just need a point guard. We just need a normal-ish, average-ish, below average-ish point guard. It's crazy. Nice for Bones. Cash are nice. He was robbed. Bones being out there is so bad for Rob, but so bad. Yeah, no, I think it's probably cash. Well, I don't know. The turnovers, I think will put him down. But honestly, I don't know. Maybe it is cash. I'm in between. I'm in between cash and nice. So we lost. I'll go down. I think that's what I'll do. 2 first picks wasted. That is unfortunately looking more and more likely every day. At least it's not anytime deep into the future when we're going to need that. How expensive is Anthony Simons? Do we want Anthony Simons? I don't know if it was you or somebody else talking about this in the Discord. I saw it briefly. I'm just not sold. I mean, he's not like, I don't know. I'm just not sold on him. I'd be much more inclined to get somebody like Drew Holiday. Just has some defensive ability there. He's been on championship teams. I don't know. I like that better. But what's more realistic is we probably take a flyer on like Scoot Henderson in 2 years or something. I don't know. Another old guy. Yeah, but like, what other options are there out there that are going to be good? And I don't know. I don't want somebody on a long contract, which I guess I don't know if Anthony is. Maybe he's not. I don't know his contract situation. I thought he just signed like a 4-year, $100 million deal. Like maybe that was 2 years ago. Maybe he's almost done. I don't know. But anyways, besides the point, we don't have any of those players. Bones, we'll give him a nice. Next up, who do we got? We'll do Dante. Dante, he played 27 minutes, had 2 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. He was 1 of 7. Was less aggressive tonight, maybe for a good reason. I don't know if I said it. 1 of 7, 0 of 6 from 3. He also had 3 turnovers. Not a good Dante game. It's the problem with Dante is that when he looks good out there, we look really good as a team, because when he's scoring, we got so many technical things happening out here today. This is crazy. Oh, okay. There we go. But I had more turnovers than points. That's crazy. Yeah, that's wild. I don't know. It was not a good game. I think it's a Wancho game. I mean, maybe more turnovers than points is just an auto Wancho. But I do think I didn't love any of his shots tonight necessarily. I can't remember one that I liked, and a lot of them, he's shooting from so deep sometimes. Again, it's a no yes thing. It's like if he makes it, then amazing, but then I don't question it. But if he misses it, then I'm like, okay, that was terrible. Why are we doing this? So yeah, he sucked. That's all we needed to say. Julius Randle, get your grades in for Julius. 37 minutes, 21 points, 8 assists. He was 7 of 11. Did have 3 turnovers, 4 fouls. Kind of crazy at times tonight. But I don't know. The thing is that with Randle, I'm unfairly viewing multiple game spans for him. Same with Nas, what I was doing a couple weeks ago, where it's like I'm viewing multiple games, not just tonight. Because we're talking about just tonight for the tier list. And if we're talking about just tonight, he was okay. Like, he was facilitating and he was making buckets. Obviously, he was 7-11. It does not feel like it in the same way that Nas doesn't feel like he shot poorly enough to be 2 of 12 or whatever. It does not feel like Randle shot 7 of 11 like good. I felt like that was like a 5 of 11 kind of a game, like a very mid game. But no, I think the one thing for him that helps is that if he can get a little bit more of those like mid-range shots that he's been getting, his shot looked better tonight. It did look better tonight. But I think he was getting sped up emotionally tonight. This was not so much of the getting sped up and turning the ball over kind of nonsense. This was like Dylan Brooks was getting to him, even though Brooks didn't really do anything super crazy tonight, but he still was very much bothered by him. But Randle was nice. He did not shine at all, but he did his job. No way Randle was 7 of 11. I can't believe it. I seriously can't believe it. I actually thought Randle in the first half was pretty insane passing. But yeah, that's true. And we also had multiple players. Again, we're getting multiple players that are comfortable with lobbing to Rudy, which is crazy that it's taken 3 years for that to happen, but we're getting there. So Randle is supposed to be our J-dub. He's not even close. He doesn't help Ant close when it matters most. Also, I will say, I know that Randle had, like, on a paper, a pretty good night tonight. There were a lot of defensive misses from him where he is just not trying at all. I don't remember if somebody that said it in our first stream tonight or if it was in the Discord, but he's not, there was really not a lot of like hustle plays when he didn't have the ball. When he had the ball, all he was doing was hustling. But on defense, if you go back and watch this game, watch Randall. I mean, he had some good one-on-one defending when he was going up against Brooks again. But like in general, it was like, I mean, he's not even ball watching. He's just like standing in the middle of the paint, waiting. It's kind of this thing where he's like faking like he doesn't know that there's some guy wide open for three because he doesn't want to close out. I'm not trying to call him lazy, but like, I don't know what else to say. Like it looked like that. So, Randall was fine on offense always. Yeah. And I think Capo, I agree. Rudy Gobert is my favorite person. That is not what I agree with. So meh to me, I agree with meh, but probably top of meh because he played fine, but it was just some bad moments. I remember the transition run. We slowly jugged. Yeah, I know. There's things with that are bad. Okay. Next up, let's do Jaden. Not much to say. He played 40 minutes and scored 4 points. Had 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block. He was 1 of 7, 0 of 5 from 3. The thing for Jaden is that we just cannot have him be 1 or 0 of 5 from 3. We don't always need him to score 15, 20 points, but if he's going to take 5 threes and make none of them or take more than that, it's just not okay. So I don't know. Only 1 turnover. I think it was kind of a bad one though. I can't remember. I'm remembering that I did not like it. Oh yeah, I hated that turnover. Oh my gosh, it was so stupid. He like forced it into Randall when Randall had like 2 people on either side of him. It was so bad. It was really bad. And then he was slow back in transition too. I don't know. It's just Finch said this the other day apparently, where he was like, "Yeah, the guys, maybe I hate to admit this, but maybe it's just that it's we've been to the Western Conference twice now, Western Conference Finals twice now, and now we don't care about the beginning of the regular season." I mean, that's a huge red flag. Like I get it, but we have to get there some point where we care, And if that's February, then why are we all here? Why do the fans care? So, I don't disagree with his analysis and like observation there, but like that's crazy. But no, I think Jaden was Wancho tonight. Jaden got knocked down by screens because no one called the screen out. Yeah. Jaden, love you, but Wancho. Yeah, exactly. It's like we need another tier that's love you, but Wancho. Jaden can have a bad night, but Jaden, DDV, and Nas can all not have. That is comment of the stream so far, Capo. Yeah, exactly, Nicole. Exactly. And that's true. That is also true. But yeah, he's Wancho. Not good. Probably above Dante, I guess, but just because he's above Dante. He's above Dante. All right, last but not least, Anthony Edwards. Get your grades in for Ant. He played 38 minutes, had 40 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Only 1 turnover. What was the quote the other day? You can't turn the ball over when you take 20 some shots or something. But he was 15 of 21. I mean, like, jeez. He was 3 of 7 from 3. He was 7 of 9 from the line. Did get some foul baiting tonight. I wouldn't call it necessarily like the same. It's not the same flopping. There was one play where he maybe did, but in general, I mean, he's getting some of these calls. He got Mark Williams up in the air once, then he kind of just crashed into some people once. I mean, I hate it, but it's just what you got to do. It's just what you got to do. But he's still not doing it to egregious levels. Only 1 turnover is great for almost 40 minutes, and only 2 fouls. That's good. Had some good defense on Brooks. Again, these guys are so wound up by Brooks. It's crazy. It's almost embarrassing. It's almost embarrassing how much we care about stopping Brooks. Like, I don't like Brooks, and I want to stop him too, and I want to own him. Like, I want him to have to, like, go home sad. But the amount that our players care about him and only him is, like, almost giving Brooks too much respect. It's kind of crazy. But It is ethical foul baiting. Yeah, I know. And that's the thing. There are players that do that, and I think unfortunately Luca is kind of one of those. Luca does have really bad stuff too, but Luca's like if we're comparing Luca versus Shea, Luca does more ethical. I mean, again, I'm not trying to give because he does a lot of bad stuff too. He has that though. Shea is like, I'm just gonna crash and fall over and maybe not even be touched. I'm just gonna fall over. That's what Shea does. So, anyways, I think Ant is easily HSD tonight. I don't think it's A1 because I'm not going to remember this. And the only reasons I'm going to remember this are bad, so I don't want to make it A1. But it was a good game. He shot amazing. I mean, 15 of 21 is crazy. Only thing that we could maybe desire a little bit more from and what could maybe sway me into a little bit closer to cash would be, he only 6 points in the fourth quarter. And one of those was the layup at the very end where it was like they were just not allowing us to take threes. They were just like, okay, yeah, you can take a layup. That was that. So, my camera's falling too. Guys, we have so many issues going on tonight. This is crazy. So, yeah. I don't know. It's like D'Lo's swipe through. It was really used. Yeah, that's true. Get D'Lo back here. Honestly, guys, I know he looked bad in wherever he was, but I don't know. I'm interested. And then I think the last person here, remember when Mike and Ant were playing with the ball and almost lost it? That's true. That too. Oh my gosh. I'm not putting that on the screen, Tycoon. But you will see that in the Discord. Whoa. Why can't we just win all the time? True, Alex. And see, again, this is why we're allowed to overreact here. We're allowed to do. This is what the stream is for. But in the grand scheme of things, this is one game. Also, in the grand scheme of things, we've seen a lot of things that are trends continue. Point guard is still an issue. Finch's lineups at times still are an issue. I mean, bringing Mike Conley, by the way, bringing Mike in the end, I think honestly maybe old geezer. Like I said though at the beginning, this is not only on Finch. This is not only on Mike. This is not only on even the three of Dante, Nas, and Jaden. This is on the whole team besides Ant. like the whole team besides Ant was pretty bad. So that's not fun. Nah, A1. We miss you, nah. Rob, old geezer. And you were honestly, side note, okay? Side note, Joe Ingles inbounds are concerning. He has almost had, I think, 2 or 3 in a row where he's almost given a 5-second violation. It's crazy. But man. Anyways, there's your tier list. That's pretty fun. Cool. Next game. When is our next game? Joe Ingles was asked because you couldn't. Yeah, and that happened the last game too. I don't know. Pretty bad. It's actually concerning. And maybe we shouldn't. Again, another thing where Tim has to look at this team. Tim Connolly has to look at this team and be like, okay, we can't get the inbound successfully. We can't bring the ball up without turning it over in the clutch. Something has to change. Somebody has to be picked up. I don't know who, but it has to happen. Okay, there we go. Now we're not blocking the screen. Hello, I'm from Brazil. Are you Timberwolves Brazil? Where have you been hiding? Well, it's NBA Cup week, and you know what that means? Your Timberwolves do not play. That sounded like an ad, but we do not play. Our next game is Friday against the Warriors at Golden State. It is a late game. It is a 9 p.m. Central game. And then we play 6 o'clock on Sunday against the Kings. We get the Kings again. We have no coach. By the way, Mike Inori calling plays in the last play of the game. Just saying. Yeah, should just win instead of not win. I agree. We could all be the coach, I think. Cool. Well, I think that's it. I don't know that we have anything else. As always, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, joining me after these streams. I know it's not fun to I mean, I know it's not fun to watch these games and then you continue to watch me anyways. That's pretty amazing. But no, I really do appreciate it. And just crazy. Just crazy that we lose this game, but also we just got off a 5-game win streak. So, and I was just comparing, we didn't get to 50 likes with the combined 2 streams. So no giveaway today. Sad. But you can still like the stream and you can still subscribe to the stream. We go live after pretty much every game unless me and Ashwin are at a restaurant called BJ's. Just to be clear. Because we were getting... Okay, I can't say that. Can't say that on stream. But we were at a restaurant that started with a B and ended with a J. Check the Discord if you don't believe me. The Discord sounds crazy. But anyways, I think that's it for me. I appreciate you all. And a big shout out, if you're still here, Adam, the Quiche, the $50 super chat. I seriously appreciate it. It was great hanging out with you guys. And I guess we'll see you Friday. Friday's the next game. Oh, and then the Timberwolves, where do we go on the standings? It's really sad because we were only 2 games back. We were 2 games back of being in the 2 seed. And now we're still in the 6th. However, Phoenix is the team behind us, so now they gained an entire game. But 2.5 games back of the 2 seed. Too early to care about that, but we will. So cool. Appreciate you all as always. Intro is the outro. 52 wins is still possible. HSD in the chat, and I will see you guys Friday night. I think I will be available Friday night. I haven't thought about it. Oh yeah, it's a Pacific game. I am definitely good for a Friday night game. Cool. See you Friday. Peace.
I believe that the Minnesota Timberwolves are going to win the world championship.
Edwards. Oh, Edwards! They are advancing to the Western Conference Finals for the first